Hey there everyone, it's B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we are looking at the Schleich 2024 Quetzalcoatl. Yes, I picked this guy up because I was really impressed with the articulation. If you watched my Hammond Collection Jurassic Park The Lost World Gastonia Pterosaur review, you know I thought it was really cool that the wings were rubber and you could make it in a walking pose. And this guy's wings are also rubber, but his walking pose is much better. Let me show you the transformation here. You just pop the wings down like that, and then pop him up there at his little hands. And I like to tuck him in, like he's going to, like a little bedtime, tuck him in for bedtime. And it's a good walking pose. Better than the Hammond Collection one. And I think that's because the Hammond Collection was trying to hide the joints, which made it not sit quite right. But this guy's joints aren't hidden at all, which lets them move a bit more freely and lets him have a much better walking pose. He is a little pricey. I saw this guy for 30 bucks. I think I can get him a little cheaper now because I got him right when he came out. But I also got him from a museum gift shop. Luckily, I was able to get 20% off because I am a member of many museums, since I work actually with museums. I help museums in my day job. I don't want to get too specific. I ain't trying to get doxxed or anything. But a lot of the museums let me get like discounts on stuff, so I can get a lot of dinos cheap. Well, cheaper. He was still kind of expensive. But it's worth it because it goes to an educational non-profit. I don't mind paying a little more for a Schleich if it goes towards education, especially dino education. And yes, I know he's a pterosaur. It's going to have dinosaur in the title, but I know he's a pterosaur. Now, sculpt-wise, he's pretty good. I like the texture. I like his little hands and everything. The wings have a lot of little details sculpted into him, actually. And it's got, like, nice paint fade and stuff on it, too. There's not much paint on this part of the body. And you can see where the head connects. It looks like articulation, but it's not. It actually turns almost like a green here. I don't know if it looks the same on the camera than in real life. But it's supposed to be a fade, but it just looks like it turns green. I don't think the neck is long enough, but I think it would probably have been very top-heavy if it was, and also a much more expensive figure. But I do like the sculpt and coloration on the head a lot. It's a very cool Quetzalcoatl. The red crest makes me think it's maybe a male. That's for maybe signaling to females that he wants to blast some rope in them. But it is a good head sculpt. Part of me wishes the jaw articulated. That pelican sack. But all this arm articulation, I guess, kind of supplemented that. Speaking of arm articulation, you have the in and out, which is kind of a ratchet, and then forward and back. And then also all the movement here, and you can kind of rotate it in there too. So you can have fun with it. Like you can make him do a barrel roll, you know? So you can have some more fun with it other than just putting him in a walking pose. Pretty cool. But he doesn't come with any accessories or anything. He doesn't have any packaging. He just has a tag on him. So now let's get into size comparisons. First up, let's compare him with another Schleich. How about another 2024 Schleich, like the Concavinator? This could be my next review if you'd like. I haven't reviewed this Concavinator. So if you want to see more 2024 Schleich Dino reviews, let me know, because I plan on getting all the ones I can. Now let's take him away. Take him away! And we can show off a safari. Yeah, I really like safari because they try to be more scientifically accurate. So here is the safari feathered velociraptor. Not terribly different from the Concavinator. Pretty good looking. I dig it. And I have reviewed this guy, so you can check that out if you'd like. Next up, how about a Papo figure? This is the Papo green running Tyrannosaurus Rex. And I believe these guys would have lived in the same time and place, if I'm correct. That looks pretty good. Actually, let me swap them. There. That's nice. Looks pretty good to me. I think that's a fun scaling. Alrighty. Now, let's get into some Jurassic World goodness. This is the Jurassic World Dilophosaurus from the Claire and Dilophosaurus 2-pack. Man, that motherfucker could just pick that fucker out right off the ground. Just chomp him real good. Fun. Now, how about a couple kaiju? I know kaiju were heavily inspired by prehistoric creatures, so I think it makes sense to show some. here is the Ultra Monster Series number 4 Zaragus. I reviewed that T-Rex and that Dilophosaurus, but I have not reviewed Zaragus here. Looks cool. I mean, obviously Zaragus is a giant kaiju, but if you display your kaiju and dinosaurs together like I do, then this will look nice, at least. Let's get Zaragus out of here. Now let's show it with a Godzilla. This is my most recent Godzilla figure, the Bandai Japan Movie Monster Series 2023 Godzilla -1. Cool. I think that's very fun. He could be a Rodan-esque flying kaiju and fight Godzilla. I really like that. So yeah, I reviewed all these figures for size comparisons except for the kaiju. Still have to get to them. So let me know if you want me to move them up the list. Alright, so my final thoughts on the Schleich 2024 Quetzalcoatl. It's a fun figure. I'm not used to Schleich having this much articulation. The most I've ever seen on one before this is 3 points, but this is 4 points. Well, at least 4 spots that move. I don't know if you count them a different point if they go different directions, but are at the same joint, you know? I guess that's kind of just a personal touch, but I really like the craftsmanship here. There is kind of a bendy wire right there, but not really. It looks like there is, and there's like something in there, but it doesn't really bend. But it has that bendy wire look to it, see? With the little hole. It's a good figure. I think kids will really like it. I think adult collectors will enjoy it. If you can get it a little cheaper than the normal retail price, I would, because it is kind of pricey. These Schleiches can get expensive, but they are fun figures. I like the material. The detail and paint could be a little better. It's really good on the head, but it's lacking down here. And then really good on the wings. Maybe not like the arm of the wing, but the flaps, the skin, the wing looks really good. And I do like the walking pose. That's cool. So thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. And I do sell action figures in my physical store and on eBay. That's it. Thank you all once again. See you all next time. Bye for now.